Hundreds of rockets were fired at northern Israel during the Yom Kippur holiday, and Hezbollah rocket fire continues unabated. Sirens repeatedly interrupted prayer in Tzfat, Rosh Pinah, and a host of other towns in the Galilee. There were also alerts in Haifa and the western Galilee. At the start of the holiday, 2 UAVs were fired at central Israel as the fast was beginning. One of the drones was shot down while the other impacted in Herzliya, on the property of a senior citizen's home. The residents were sheltered and no injuries reported. A 27-year-old foreign worker from Thailand was killed Friday and another worker wounded when unexploded ordnance blew up in an orchard by the northern community of Kibbutz Yaron. And Hamas managed to fire 2 rockets at Ashkelon from northern Gaza. They struck open ground with no injuries reported. The IDF has ordered the evacuation of 22 more Lebanese villages as the operation to push Hezbollah away from the border expands. The army told residents to head north of the Hourly River and warned them not to return home until the fighting is over. The Air Force continues targeting Hezbollah commanders and striking its missiles and missile launchers. An attack in central Beirut reportedly killed dozens and wounded over 100. Israel reportedly targeted Hezbollah commander Wafiq Safa, who was wounded but not killed in the attack. Holding an assessment in Lebanon with Shin Bet chief Ronen Bar, IDF chief Herzl Levy said, "We continue to operate against the enemy and will not stop until we ensure that we can safely return the residents evacuated from the north to their homes, not just now, but for the long term." Meanwhile, President Biden and European leaders called on Israel to stop firing at UN peacekeepers in South Lebanon. Israeli troops reportedly wounded 4 members of UNIFIL in 2 separate incidents, sparking strong international backlash and raising additional scrutiny on the IDF ground operation in the area. IDF officials say that no final decision has been taken on the scope of the Iran attack. The cabinet failed to take any final decision on the Israeli plan to avenge Iran's firing of 180 ballistic missiles at Israel. The planned visit of Defense Minister Gallant to the U.S. to discuss the issue with U.S. Defense Secretary Austin is still on hold. According to media reports quoting Israeli officials, there is a desire from Israel to coordinate with the Americans over the response, and strategic discussions continue between the sides. Gulf states are also lobbying Washington to stop Israel from attacking Iran's oil sites because they are concerned that their own oil facilities could come under fire from Tehran's proxies if the conflict escalates.
Experience the power of truth with ILTV News. If you're looking for quality content and captivating visuals, join our news community and become an integral part of our team as we embark on a mission to unveil the real Israel, dismantling the web of lies and misinformation that surround reporting on Israel. By subscribing to ILTV News, you will not only have access to the latest updates, but you will also amplify our message, creating a ripple effect that carries the truth far and wide. Subscribe today and help reshape the narrative. Available on the web, Android, and Apple.